What's wrong with Wario? He just skids around everywhere.
I'm playing N64, guys. I don't know if I've ever been happier.
Well, I mean, we've all come from different backgrounds in music. I mean, Case, Issues. I came from That's Outrageous. I mean, he's been in heavier bands as well, so we've all come from heavier backgrounds, but I mean, we've all had a middle ground of happier, more mellow music, so we kind of just were jamming around, found the sound.
Writing process, we got together and we just jam around, play a lot. But we record in my bedroom in this apartment.
Self-produced. Yeah, and the ideas kind of branch off, like, someone will be in the shower with like a melody and we'll just hum it into our phones. And then we'll all get together and be like, hey, I have this melody on my phone. And then a song will come together. If you heard the original melodies compared to the end product, you would laugh. Pretty awesome.
Tyler originally moved out to California to engineer at like different studios and stuff, so he ended up engineering and mixing all of our stuff anyway. Not originally, I guess, but we did this light band, and we actually had a plan to do a heavy band as well. And when we got together, it didn't flow as well. Like, it took a long time to write a heavy song, and then we would never really be happy with it. And we started doing these songs, and we would just pump them out. Like, you know, every day we would almost finish a song.
It was kind of a drastic change. I was afraid like a lot of people wouldn't like it because we're coming from heavier backgrounds, and like I was almost like Case, if you don't want to like post this, dude, you don't have to. It's like I don't want people to hate you or whatever. We're
both of us kind of have like a little bit of a
But we had a really positive, a lot of positive feedback on this, which was great. I didn't expect it. I mean, I'm happy the way it ended up the way it did. If anything, it's been better as far as when I was playing in That's Outrageous, I mean, the interaction was great, but it's been triple-fold since since this started. We've had way more interaction, and people, I mean it's happier, so they're not angry. They're like, hey, love the music. They're just like, really enjoy it. Made me feel better. Made my day better. The theme of the EP is definitely like, just to be happy. I mean, being sad is such a negative weight. It's just a waste of energy. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like, we got out to California, we were just, this is great, positive vibe. We're just trying to share that, because I mean, it's -20 in Minnesota. It's, in the 10s back home in Boston. Like, we want people to feel a little bit of the California warmth wherever they are.
And it's not weed, by the way.
It's not weed, yeah. We don't actually smoke. I know we probably look like we do, we don't.
Straight edge
No, not straight edge, not straight edge.
But, I don't know, there's just something, like, we've all been a lot happier since we made the move to California, and, like, I know from when I was at home, I was just kind of bummed about not touring and stuff, so being out here and making friends and then making a band and writing music has been, like, really positive for me.
Well, that's funny.
It sounds dumb, but it's like pop rock indie. But I don't know,
like
there's some bands.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
bands,
Yeah. A lot of weird bands that like you wouldn't expect us to listen to, I guess.
A lot of really Young the Giant.
Young the Giant,
for
Dale
sure.
Earnhardt Jr. Stuff like that. A lot of like indie or pop stuff. That's funny that you.
I'd say we've toned up.
We toned it up. I mean,
will.
as hard as like heavy music appears to be, it's kind of easier to write than, I don't know, maybe it's personal opinion, it's all personal.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
drumming for heavy music is hard.
Drumming, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's a whole different level.
Yeah, so drumming for a band like this is kind of, it's still a challenge because you have to be more tasteful instead of throwing as many notes in a song as you can. But I enjoy this kind of music. I always play this kind of music, so I don't know. I love it. It's fun.
Songwriting process is probably equally as difficult. I mean, it doesn't sound like it, but it is hard to make, a song that flows well and people aren't going to think it's cheesy.
I think we could play festivals. Like, if we were going to play South by So What, we could do Warped Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Like, stuff like that, and that could, like, mix in well.
I mean,
we could tour with a band like All Time Low. We could tour with Pierce the Veil even.
And it's funny, a lot of, like, the heavier crowd actually turned out to like the music, so maybe, like, we could attract that crowd as well as the lighter music. So liking crowd.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah,
Young the Giant.
Young the Giant.
Okay, I know we keep talking about Young the Giant, but I saw them live and they were like the tightest, best band live I've ever seen. So that was awesome. So I would love to tour with them and just see like the way they entertain the crowd and stuff is just really cool. I'd just love to see how they do it from the stage.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. would be a really cool band to tour with.
Definitely.
I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but they're this really good band that Tyler
They're
saw.
pretty-
Are they from Cali?
I don't know. No, they're from Detroit.
Oh, really?
They're on Warner Bros.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
Who else?
I mean,
There's gotta be another.
that's for me. Like Young Giant, that was the next level of performance. That'd be great. You know.
Owl City would be cool to tour with
Oh,
as well.
definitely.
Yeah. So, that's another influence. We talked about doing another EP that would be like a little more like songs we would play live if we were gonna tour.
More
I guess.
bandy.
More bandy, less like jingly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's interesting you asked that.
I hit them up about opening our headliner.
They said yes.
They
They
were-
said yeah.
They jumped
They
down.
weren't sure, like, I don't know.
They actually offered to pay us.
They paid us
get
20
on.
grand to get on
to
tour.
get on the tour. So I mean, they're just opening. I mean, they're
We're
not
going.
going off.
We're going to Florida and back, and we're just playing California and Florida. So
Mm-hmm.
catch us on those dates.
They're driving, we're flying.